Okay, let us now begin our discussion for the division of radicals. So let us begin our discussion for this topic. So given for number 1 is square root of 3 over 7. So square root of 3 over 7. Pareho rin yan dito ha. Square root of 3 over square root of 7. Pareho lang yan. And then, the basic rules in dividing radicals or division of radicals is you're going to rationalize the denominator. So rationalize the denominator. And then, after the rationalizing, you're going to simplify the equation. So we're going to multiply this. In rationalizing, we're going to multiply both sides, or the upper and the lower side, by the common denominator, which is square root of 7. So, after that, multiply natin the square root of 3 times 7, that's 21. And square root of 7, or square root of 7 times 7 is 49. Okay, this is square root of 21. And square root of 49 will give us a perfect square, which is 7. So that is. So then, ganyan na yung sagot dyan. What about in number 2? In number 2, we have 12 square root of 2, and then 2 square root of 7. So dito pa lang, meron ka nang pwedeng i-divide. So i-divide mo ito, and it will give you 6 square root of 2 over square root of 7. Okay. And then, rationalize the denominator using the denominator to 7, and then 7 square root of 7. Okay, that is 6 times square root of 14. And then the denominator should be square root of 49. So 7 times 7, so this will give you 6 square root of 14. The square root of 49, that is 7. So that is the simplified form for number 1 and for number 2. Okay, so let's go now to the next number, which is number 3. So how are we going to simplify this type of equation? What will be the simplified answer for this? So let's say we have this 1, or that is 1, 6, then plus the square root of 3. Okay, so for this type of division of radical, wherein there's what we call an operation at the denominator, all you have to do is to multiply again. To rationalize this, is you're going to multiply the numerator and denominator of the radical, division, of the fraction which contains radicals by the common called conjugates. Si conjugates kabaligtaran dito. So, the conjugate of this should be 6 minus square root 3. Yan. And sa taas din yun din, 6. That should be 6 minus square root of 3. Conjugates niyo. And then, if you multiply, so this will give you 6 minus square root of 3. And then this could be 6 square minus 3, or square root of 3, then square. Kasi it will result summing difference of two terms. And this is 6 minus square root of 3. And at the bottom, it should be square of 6, that's 36. And then square of 3, square root of 3, that is negative 3. So it will give you 6 minus square root of 3. Then 36 minus 3, that's 33. Okay. So that will be the answer for number 3. That's the simplified for the quotient in dividing those numbers. Okay. Now let's go to number 4. Raise muna natin, nagsulat tayo sulatan. So raise this. For number 4, we have square root of 6 plus square root of 5. And then this is square root of 6 minus square root of 5. Okay, again, you're going to use the conjugates, which is, the conjugate of this is square root of 6 plus square root of 5. And at the upper part, same again, square root of 6 plus square root of 5. Okay, so that is. So the first thing to do is to multiply. So this could be square root of 6. We're going to use the we're going to use the square of binomial, no? Square of binomial. So first term muna, multiply the first term, that is 36 plus ito, that is square root of 30. And then ito naman, ito, plus square root of 30. And then last term. So naalala nyo, that's the FOIL method. That is square root of 25. And then at the bottom, since sum and difference of two terms yan, it will give you square root of 6 square minus square root of 5 square. Yan. So, ito, it's a perfect square. It will give you 6. Then plus, that's 2 square root of 30. Kasi 1 dyan, tsaka 1 dito. We're going to add the radical, hindi ina-add yan. And then plus, square root of 25, that's 5. And then at the bottom, that's 6 minus 5. Okay. Then add natin itong dalawa. That is 11 plus 2 square root of 30. So 6 minus 5, that is 1. So dapat ganyan yan. Since hindi naman kailangan ilagay yung 1, so the final answer could be 11 plus 2 square root of 30. So that will be your final answer for this. Okay? Now, there were times wherein, erase natin ito there were times na mayroong mga klase ng radicals na dinidivide pero magkaiba sila ng index. Let's say, the square root of 2 divided by cube root of 3. What if ganito yung even? Okay, so again, like we have done before in the multiplication of radicals, we're going to express this as the in exponential form. So this is 2 to the 1/2 and then divided by 3 to the 1/3. Siya. So ganyan lang yan. So paano natin ngayon yung radicals? Ito muna. Wait. Ganyan siya. Pero since it's division, ang gagawin natin is we're going to make this free for radicals. So, ano kaya ang pag natin i-multiply ito para maging perfect cube yan? Para maging perfect cube. Diba? Kaya cube din yan. So, i-divide natin yan by 9. Bakit 9? Kasi pag multiply niyan, 27 yan. That's a perfect cube. Kasi 3 times 3 times 3. So, multiply mo ito by cube root of 9. Okay. So, this will becomes 2 square root of 2, then cube root of 9. Yung ilalim niya magiging cube root of 27. Yan siya. Okay, what will happen to this? So this is 2 square root of 2, then cube root square root of 9. And this is 3 na lang yan. Kasi cube root of 27 is 3. So what are you going to do with this at the upper part? So it becomes 2 to the 1/2 and then multiplied by 3 to the 1/3 over 3. Then, gagawin natin dyan is we're going to get the LCD of this. So the LCD is 2. So that's 2. And then 6 ang LCD niyan. So that is 6. Then 3. Tapos 6. So 6 divided by 2, that's 2. That's 3. Then 3 na lang ito. 6 divided by 3, that's 2. And then remember, meron yung denominator na 3, ha? Okay, so that is, ang mangyayari niyan, magiging 6 root na siya. And then, this is 2 to the 3rd, 3 to the 2, all over 3. So that is 6th root. 6th root of, that's 3 to the 3, that's 8. Then 3 to the 2 is 9 times 9 over 3. So the answer could be 6. Ito lang siya. So 6 roots. That is 72 over 3. So yan na yun. Okay? Ganun ka salimuot. Okay? So that's all.